In the final hours of Earth's existence, Commander Leila Mendez stood in the shattered remains of orbital station Kepler-9, staring at the swirling blue planet below. Fires raged across continents. Smoke coiled into the stratosphere like the ghostly fingers of a dying god. Earth, her home, was dying. The Valrax Collective, a hyper-advanced alien species with a singular mission: consume, absorb, erase, had finally arrived in Sol System. No diplomacy, no warning, just annihilation. And now their harvest fleets orbited Earth like vultures. But they had made one mistake. They underestimated humans. Leila tapped the cracked console, her uniform torn and streaked with soot. "Is the broadcast ready?" she asked. "Yes, Commander," replied R-I-I-S-A, the ship's AI, her voice tinged with an artificial calm. "All frequencies, galactic range, translation protocols active. The signal will reach every inhabited sector." Leila nodded. "Good." She took a deep breath and stepped in front of the holocom, surrounded by sparking wires and flickering lights. Her voice, though tired, rang with iron resolve. "This is Commander Leila Mendez of the Terran Defense Coalition. If you're hearing this, Earth is burning." She paused. Somewhere behind her, Kepler-9 trembled as another Valrax cruiser passed by. "We reached out. We begged. And no one came. Not the Arcari Union, not the Celestine Accord, not even the Mercantile Guild. You watched from your stars while we burned." She leaned closer. "But know this. We are not gone. You think destroying Earth ends us. Humanity has colonies. We have outposts. We have claws. And now we have purpose." She stared into the lens, her gaze unflinching. "You've seen what we do when we build. Wait until you see what we do when we have nothing left to lose." The signal ended. A moment later, the station's core ignited. Kepler-9 vanished in a silent bloom of light, taking Leila and dozens of Valrax warforms with it. 3 months later, in a quiet moon orbiting a gas giant in Sector Theta 92, the broadcast played on a loop in a dim-lit alien tavern. A dozen species amphibians, silicon breathers, even a wandering AI watched in silence. The Valrax fleet was now gone. Not defeated in a conventional sense, erased. Every ship, every hive node, every quantum signature, as if they'd never existed. And the whispers began. "They say the humans have awakened something called Project Revenant. They say a dead star in the Orion Drift pulsed back to life. They say a fleet without transponders is hunting." One mercenary leaned forward, eyes wide. "They say the humans died screaming." "No," replied an old blind Arcari in the corner. "They died promising. And now they've come to collect." Humanity's final broadcast didn't just echo through the void. It cracked the spine of history. For eons, other species had mocked humans for their short lives, their chaotic ways, their primitive emotions. But now, the galaxy learned the truth. You can destroy a world, but never the will of a people who refuse to be forgotten.